Oh, hello, everybody. How's it going? It's another day. It's another day to be able to relax and unwind and be able to relax. Welcome in, GUI. Hello, Andy, if you are still here. Nice to see you again. But, yeah, how have things been in all of your guys' neck of the woods? How's life been? How was today in particular? I know for me, it has been relatively busy. It's been relatively good overall, I'd have to say. No real complaints. Just been working on a lot of other side stuff. But yeah, in particular, I know I mentioned a little bit about this yesterday, but it just still makes me so much more excited because I've had a lot more time to, well, not a lot more time, but I've had a little bit more time to be able to kind of sit down and kind of map out and plan what type of future room that I want for my stream to be. It makes me excited, but yeah, I've been hecka excited about it. And now I'm in the process of trying to go through and basically create like a bill of materials, more or less, a catalog of different furniture items, different, just a bunch of different stuff in particular that I've been very, very thrilled about. But yeah, it's been very, very good though. Today's been a very, very good day. But yeah, all I see is just the singular comment from GUI and Andy. So I guess for right now, let's just jump right into it for today. So today in particular, my typical plans, and actually, you know what, before I just do this, let me actually I need to go to my controller settings, change grip. I'm going to pull out the Joy-Cons and use those for this because mouse mode is just so convenient. It is so nice. It's funny to see other people and other like content creators who have been playing this game who just like don't use mouse mode. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you use mouse mode? It's so good. But yeah. Pokemon is still in the talk of the town. Oh, yes, I'm very aware. But yeah, it's been a good time though. Yeah, I have not been playing this game nearly as much. I've been so focused on doing so many other different things. But hey, we'll take a Mewtwo right off the bat. Ooh, we will take it. But okay. A pulley recipe. Have I ever done this? Wait, does this even exist? Hangs ropes or decorations? I mean, sure, we'll take it. And sure, we'll take a bubble pattern. Or bubble print, I should say. Bleh. But okay, so in particular today... Oh wait, that's right, hold on. One last thing, sorry. My apologies. I was double checking this. Yes, this is fine. All right, cool. All right, and there we go. We're all good to go. Sorry about that. Just needed to verify and double check a couple different things. And what? wait, hold on. I can just straight up. Oh, I'm wondering if it's because it's raining. I wonder. I have no idea if that is the case. Also, something else is kind of funny that I never realized or knew about beforehand, but if I go around the beach when it's raining like this, if I stay close to the water, I'm wondering if it'll happen right now. It may not. No, it's not. Okay. I've noticed that sometimes in particular, if you are near the water, that you'd all of a sudden just randomly have Kyogre just join your world if it's raining. Maybe it has to be like towards the edge of the world? I was close to the edge. I don't know. Don't know, but that's fine. But yeah, let's see. So today, yeah, in particular today, I'm wanting to try to focus on doing a few more upgrades and changes and maybe finally renovating and building a few more of these houses and stuff to be able to finally, you know, keep progressing, keep making more. Let's see. Crazy thing happened today. I got back home and my roommates aren't back yet, and I see my friend who lives 3 states away just sitting in the living room just drinking my Hawaiian punch. The same Hawaiian punch, the one that you couldn't freeze, is that? So I found the spare key and we planned to do stuff or do things tomorrow morning. He's not even supposed to be here, let alone, I don't know how he found my new address. that would make me a little concerned as well. Yeah, the fact that he's just like, GUI! I am here in your house. Don't ask me why or how, I am here. That, makes me a little concerned, but you know, that's fine. Okay. You know what? For today, why don't we just try to plan on, like, finishing up and filling out these houses in this area over here? I think that might be really, really good. Because this area in particular needs a lot of extra TLC, if you know what I mean. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we'll do, let's see, brick right here. Let's see, don't get me wrong, it's great to see them, but I thought I was having hallucinations when I saw them. I mean, that's fair. I would be too. If all of a sudden someone was just found in my house, be like, hey, how's it going? Yes. And thank you for the reminder to drink some water. See, this just feels nice. This just feels nice. It's not immediately when I switch to my screen. There's a little bit of time. It feels more natural. Right, GUI? I know you don't like it, but I like it. I like the fact that it gives me a little bit more of a moment to breathe and be able to kind of just talk to you guys, which is nice. Talk to you guys uninterrupted. is great. But okay, dang it, you're like right here, right in my way. Okay, good. So, okay, let's see. Let me actually check my inventory. So, okay, so this is my inventory so far. I have brick flooring. And I have a bunch of wooden flooring. I have a bunch of foundation. I probably could have just, hold on. Probably should just try to build everything that I can right now, and then we'll kind of go from there. But okay, let's see. I know in particular this area, this house that I've just walked through, is meant to be the, oh, that didn't work. I know it's meant to be more of the, what is it, Pokemon Fan Club? So I am curious to see, I might need to actually pull up a reference photo of this, just to be able to do it, because it's such a cool little, like, it's such a cool idea to have this be the part of the house. I am gonna break that. Let's do that. Let's do here. There's a lot of broken wood, so I just need to. And I'll pick up this for right now. All right, there we go. I think everything else. Oh wait, I obviously have to do this area right here. That's broken wood. There we go. All right, and let's actually put this back into here and grab the sand. Actually, we don't need either of those. So why don't we just leave a few extra inventory spaces open. Also, the weirdest dream ever I had, or weirdest dream ever, I'm in a dentist office. I'm about to get my teeth cleaned, and I see a Monster Hunter Stories 4 and a Nintendo Switch 2 cover on the waiting room table. I go into the room to get my teeth cleaned. I don't remember what she looked like, but there she, there was this black-haired woman with a mage voice. I woke up and it was so scared. What? That is really funny though. The fact that you're just like, oh my gosh, mage is here. I mean, yeah, I would like to think in particular that the dentist in particular who's doing and helping clean your teeth is my player character in Monster Hunter. That'd be so funny. Let's see. Actually, I probably should switch over to. That's right. Actually, I don't really necessarily need this water bottle right now, so I'm just gonna leave it right here for now. And that's right. This is the one that's empty. But okay, that's right. I was gonna switch to Magnemite. Ah, there we go. Fill in all the spaces. It feels nice. Let's see. No, major weapon. Yeah, oh no, well, you said that, hold on. Let me reread what you said a moment ago. Oh, okay, got it. Well, you made it sound like, I mean, I guess it's, rereading it, I guess it's not necessarily super clear, but it made me think that you were like, there was another woman in the room who ended up sounded like Mage, which I think just sounds really funny. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a broken piece right here, too. Pokerchew, I gotta take it. Hold on. And actually, it looks like this is supposed to be brick. Even though it's going to be covered up by the foundation wall anyways, it matters to me. So we'll put it down there anyways. There we go. Also a 3-wide door. I don't know if I necessarily like the idea of a 3-wide door. But that's fine. Let's see. We'll do... place down all of the brick right here. Oh wait, no. Wrong... God dang it, hold on. I put down the wrong brick. See, and in the dream, I was confused. It wasn't you until I woke up and realized reality. That's pretty funny. And thanks for the reminder to drink more water. When will Chuck come back? What? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Prauvo? Prauvo. That's a great question. I do not know exactly when he will be back. He's just taking his time, relaxing on his vacation. Let's put it that way. Oh, Chuck Redeem. Oh, when Prauvo comes back. That's the best answer I can probably give. Just because it is based off of the same engine, and so I would need to... Yeah, I would need to make a couple extra changes and stuff like that. Oh, that's... Nope. Okay. Cool. So all the flooring is done there. All the flooring is done right here. Right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. So now let's throw that back in here. I'm gonna need the foundation. Dang it, I need a bunch more brown. No, I mean I'm gonna need some brown plaster wall. Well, actually, this is kind of awkward. This is even more awkward. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Go. And I need to grab more of the brick flooring right here and put it underneath because... There we go. All right. And now we'll also grab this. And then I think it's just brick pillars right here, more or less. If I remember correctly. Even though there's no brick pillars right here. Let's do 3. 3 going up. Also, I probably should double check what that was. Yep, don't need to worry about that, don't need to worry about that. And that makes more sense now. Cool. Alright, there we go. We're all good. Cool. Let's see. There we go. Now for more of the foundation wall. And you know what? I am going to build it right there. And then last foundation wall right there. Now I need to put foundation wall all down here. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a house. And that's right, I need a door to finish off this one, and this will become a place of residence too. Also, there's the, yeah. It is true. It is bird up time. Where's he gonna drop his feather? Probably like right here. And I'll need cut. All right, do your thing. There you go. You like right here? Ah! I apologize, but I need this. All right, we're good. I'm sure they're probably like, oh, it's so sad. It's not dark enough here. There's too much light everywhere. Also, I just realized we have like no electrical infrastructure here at all. And that'll need to change. Darn it. Wait, hold on. I probably need to do this. That helps with that, but it doesn't help with... There we go. Good enough. Well, okay. This is fine. We're fine here. So let's see. Let's come up to here. We'll break that. Cool. It's okay. So, what am I gonna need here? I guess I can start putting down the roofing. Yeah, let's put down the roofing. Actually, I probably should also make sure that I go through. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to do this. Go through and give a bunch more brick to all the fire type Pokemon again. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. This is going to be enough to basically finish like the first layer of the roof here. Yeah, this is not enough. Oh, okay, I see. Cool. So yeah, let's, you know what? Okay, let's take a moment to head on over to here. Let's go grab some more clay and go hand it off to a bunch of fire types. And you know what? It actually might be a pretty solid idea to get 14. Oh, that's not good. You know what? Let's do this. Let's head back to the original home base down to Withered Wastelands. And then let's go from there. And let's grab a bunch of stuff. And then I actually might go over to the mountainous area and then give a bunch of fire types there. Because I know there's a lot more fire types over there. And then I can go through and make a ton of brick. Because I just need tons and tons of brick, period. I have arrived home. That is correct. My original base of operation. But okay, I need to... Oh no. Well, I think I know what I need to do. Hold on. Alright, I might need to go do a little bit of mining today. Let's see. What would be the best location? Yeah, I know there's all of these, but what about like specifically the islands in particular? Ah, thanks for the reminder, GUI. much better. But okay, let me see. Let's see. None of this really helps either. Hamana. Yeah, I guess that is probably going to be the best option. And ironically enough, it is in my inventory to do it. Let's go to the Pikachu Island. Go see if we can mine a bunch of stuff. Actually, I just realized I probably am going to want to... Do I have another extra spare chest here? I mean, yes, of course I do, but... Sure. We'll just, grab this for right now. And I think this one is... Yeah, this one's already filled with stuff. Okay. Let's do this right now. Let's build one more chest. So I think this will be enough to be able to like clear out a little bit more of my inventory. And then we can go from there. So, okay. So I need to go to the Pikachu Doll Island. The good old Poker Chew. Which also is right there too. But you know what? I am going to go back to Lake Beach, drop the Pikachu down, and then empty all my inventory. And then we'll go from there. It's always nice just to sit back and relax and take a load off, breathe. It's a good time. Oh yes, my very my very expansive home. Oh, and that's right. Probably should also make sure to go through and collect more of these ripples. Because I still need so many recipes. And that's not a recipe, dang it. Alright. Time to make our way all the way over to here. Hey, Chaos, how's it going? How's it going, dude? How is life in your neck of the woods? I know I've been hecka busy as of today, but how's it going? Also, you got here just the right time, because it's Pikachu time. I need a bunch more squishy clay to make a bunch more stuff. So I'm gonna empty my inventory and then go start taking care of that. Oh, I do have 10 brick. I'm gonna need 10 more brick anyways. So let's just start throwing everything in. Because I am not too worried and concerned about organization for right this second. Because I have all of these other different stuff. Let's see, just had a funny angry message playing an Overwatch match. Like, seriously, this was his best comment to losing. Oh, okay, you have to tell me now. If it's appropriate. If it's not, like, if he's like cussing you out, then don't send it to me in chat. DM me if it's like something like that. But what was he like really angry about? Did you just like absolutely just curb stomp this dude and he's just like, what the heck? This is so dumb. I hate this game. kind of crap. Also, you know what? I'm gonna fix something real quickly. Something that it's been kind of bugging me just a tiny bit. But yeah, there's parts of me where there's stuff like that that's just really funny to me. if something like that were to be the case. There we go. That looks a lot better. That's pretty great. With stuff like that, it's definitely one of those, someone's a little salty, someone's a little upset. So let me ask, was that the enemy team, or was that specifically like part of, like, was that someone on your team and you lost? What was the order of operation here? Because I feel like that's also another relatively important factor to keep in mind. Because yeah, that so here's kind of my biggest thing when it comes to like competitive team-based games like that, like Overwatch. Yes, there is optimal characters, and yes, there are characters that straight up are better at fighting against others. But the other thing too is, it was the enemy. Oh, it was the enemy who lost. Oh yeah, they're just salty. They are so upset. That's great. I think in particular, in a high level of play, yes, there is counter picking and there's counterplay against other people. Punching her off the cliff. That's glorious. That is so rich. He's getting so angry, so furiously upset. Yeah. Yeah, but sorry. Finishing the thought that I was thinking. In particular, yes, there are like optimal plays that you can do, optimal things you can, like, people you can play as, but it really also comes down to who do you play like effectively and efficiently when it comes to playing those different types of games. And sometimes that's all you necessarily need. You don't need to worry about like, oh, if you're going against Orisa, you make sure that you play this character to counter them. And, oh, someone's playing Widowmaker? Oh, gotta make sure to do that. Like, there has, like, yeah, like the biggest thing is just also arguably when it comes to certain powers, like I'll say power levels of play, it really also comes down to your mindset of how you play the game. Because, I mean, if you have someone who's playing like the most busted character in the game and they're just being an idiot and then 1v5ing the opponents, I wonder who's gonna die, like kind of thing. And so, like, playing smart and playing effective, I would say arguably beats most other different things. But yeah, it is really funny when stuff like that happens. And here's the thing, it was Sigma, and he was having trouble with just everything. So I went Doomfist for the walls and somehow earned a win. That's pretty great. I mean, it's one other thing too, is I know there's definitely some people who they will play certain games like certain competitive games, and like there's some people who take those games so seriously, and they're like so much of a tryhard, and they will like go above and beyond and try to like play the most optimally and, you know, put their like 110%. And when it comes to stuff like that, I'm kind of at the point in my gaming career, I'll put it that way, where I'll play competitive games and I'll enjoy them, but it's not like I'm going to sit here and get so uptight and offensive and upset on if certain people are doing certain things. Like if I'm playing against Smash Bros and someone decides to play Sonic and is deciding to be a butt and just basically like run around and camp. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, that guy sucks. All he did was just run around and camp me constantly and blah, blah, blah. Like, and I'm just like, you know what? If they want to be like super serious and take this game way too seriously, fine. That's fine. I won't, because I have other things that are more important to deal with and take care of. Don't play Doomers as much. He's my least played tank. Learn just to play stupid smart. I mean, honestly, I mean, partly is just knowing when to choose your fights, knowing when, like, what the current flow of the game is, being able to understand, like, okay, we are currently at a disadvantaged state, which means it's probably going to be likely that we're going to get ganked by X, Y, and Z character. And, you know, being like, understanding the, like, the general metas of how the game plays, and then utilize that to your advantage. And then, you know, make smart decisions, not just go barreling in, guns a-blazing, I'm playing Doomfist, so I'm just gonna go punch everyone. Yeah, no, like, obviously that's gonna be a stupid plan. And that's how you get team wiped, is when your entire team decides to do stupid things like that the whole time. Let's see. It looks so stupid and uncoordinated, it's that it just works. Oh, my brain is just in overtime keeping track of everything. I mean, that's the other thing too. And I mean, yeah, I am the type of person who will sit there and metagame the crap out of everything, but because I just enjoy it and I think it's fun and I find it enjoyable. But yeah, it is definitely really, really funny though when stuff like that happens, and I'm just like, wow, you clearly put way too much value of yourself in this game, which I'd argue is a lot of people get really upset and angry in the game. They put their value solely in their performance in a game. Like, that's kind of like, for me in particular, when I know that I'm getting heated and then I'm playing a game, sometimes I just have to step back and be like, do I really find my self-value in this game? And knowing that, like, I am not the greatest player in this game, and I kind of go from there. But yeah, it is so funny though when people who take the games way too seriously get like all butthurt. Now, okay, I will say that there are times when I will still get upset about playing different games. In particular, whenever I am playing against someone or something, and there is a... Oh my gosh, hold on. Like, for instance, if I'm playing a game and like, all of a sudden, there's something where it's, like, clearly not... Like, okay, let me give an example. I'll be playing against somebody, and let's say they have just absolutely just atrocious internet. And I'm playing something like, let's say a game that has, let's say we're playing like some type of like first-person shooter game, and there's hit scan involved, and like they are lagging out like crazy, and all of a sudden they decide to shoot me, and it one-shots me. It's like across the map, and I look at the replay, and it's like they're not even aiming at me. And all the, like, they like move their cursor, and the next thing you know, I just die. And I'm like, I wasn't even there. What? Like stuff like that, where it's clearly like, there's not even like I'm getting outskilled. I'm not getting outplayed. It's just stupid luck like that. That's when I start drawing the line, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's stupid. Because this is no longer a test of skill. This is no longer a test of like, hey, how well can I perform in XYZ things. It's just, yeah, they just unfairly got that, and that's dumb. Let's see. It's why I don't use in-game chat. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's like the same thing for me too. I don't typically enjoy doing in-game chat unless it's people who I know. Like if it's like, if I'm on a Discord call, oh yeah, 100%. I'd prefer to be, oh, there are ads. Dang it. We shall reconvene this conversation here in a minute. And I'm just gonna keep grabbing all of the stuff nearby. Go. All right, let's grab all of these. Boop. There we go. All right, I think we got mostly all of the seashells and everything that was on the beach too, other than the ones in the water. Because at that point, I don't care enough. Not gonna lie, I just do not care. But okay, let's start taking care of beating up and getting all of these rare fragments. Because these are gonna be stuff that I am gonna need. There was a lot right here. Holy cow. All right, welcome back. You should be back by now. But yeah, it's yeah, when it's no longer a test of skill and it's no longer like I'm getting outplayed and it's like, okay, that was cheap. That was a little too cheap. That was dumb. That was not deserved. That's when I kind of start getting upset in particular. I'll like, for instance, there was a game that I was playing the other day ago where I was playing a third-person shooter, and I was going against, or I was 1v1ing this dude, and there was a point when him and I both got knocked up into the air. We both pulled out our shotguns, and we both shot each other, and he got the cleanest shot I've ever seen. And I'm like, okay, I totally just got annihilated there, but that was sick. Like, I understand when I'm getting outplayed, and that was a clean maneuver. When it's stuff like that, okay, yeah, that's deserved, 100%. Like, stuff like that is great. I will gladly lose to that all day, every day. But yeah, when it's totally undeserved, it's like, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I don't know about that one, Chief. All right, let's see. Is there any other caves? There is, okay. But yeah, in particular, that's so funny though. Overall, that's so funny when someone's just like, I'm gonna be upset and angry with you because you outplayed me and I had no idea what I was doing. People who are upset with, like, people who are like sniping other people and they get sniped and they're like, oh, this is so unfair. I should have not gotten hit. Well, maybe it's because you were standing still and doing absolutely nothing, and you stood still for me to hit you like 3 consecutive times and just obliterate you. I wonder why. Like, kind of those like, okay, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Get better. That's when the argument of get good, I feel like, really comes into play. My only exception to that would be if they do the lucky thing in a combo that took skill to get there. I mean, it's true. If they, so I would, in my, okay. Yes, I would agree with it to an extent. I would disagree if, I would agree if it was like constant over and over. They're doing something that's like way hard and it's just, they're doing it super easily because they're just, or because they're just button mashing and they do it consecutively over and over. That's when I'd be like, okay, that's dumb. If they get it like here and there, something that's pretty hard to do, like, okay, fine. It's still a maneuver in the game. And even though, yeah, I know they're not just like, they're not doing it because they are aware of it and are wanting to be like doing it out of skill. I mean, okay, yeah, but if they're doing it over and over, yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, that's stupid. This is dumb. I don't want to keep doing this if that's going to happen over and over and over again. Did they update the game to make it even easier to do that one specific thing? kind of where I would, another area I'd kind of draw the line, like, okay, that's dumb. But yeah, in particular though, I think overall, it is fun, or for me overall, I'd say it's still fun for me to play competitive games and be able to, you know, to continue to progress and to learn a lot of really cool tech. But I think the most important thing is making sure that you don't have the mentality of, I'm getting angry because I feel like my self-worth is being tainted because I'm not nearly as good at the game as what I am expecting myself to be. I think when stuff like that happens, that's when I'm like, yeah, no. That's where the line needs to be drawn. You need to kind of take a moment to step back and think, okay, am I putting too much of myself in this game? Is that a healthy thing? And then kind of go from there. Yeah, I'll say this. This is something I can give as an example. I know for me in particular, so before I did a lot more, like long before I was doing streaming, and I was doing a lot of other different stuff in general, I played a lot of Splatoon 3, and I got pretty dang good. And I would sit down and would learn every single piece there is to know about the game. I would meta, like I would learn the meta, I would learn how everything is done. I would basically understand all the important things you need to know in order to perform properly in Splatoon 3. And then I would get really, really angry and upset with tons of people who are just like, ah, yes, all of my team is dead. It's time for me to just rush in and 1v4 the entire enemy team that has been absolutely curb stomping us this entire time. And I'm like, really, dude, you're not even taking a moment to like stop and think at all. You're just, my team is dead. It's all their fault. They're meanies. Time to go execute everyone. Like, and I just get absolutely just annihilated. Like, yeah, stuff like that is just like, okay, this is dumb. Like, you're just not even thinking. And I got so upset and so angry about this that it was like, it was really affecting me even after I finished the game. And I kind of had to realize and step back and be like, you know what? I'm taking this game way too seriously, even though, yeah, I was relatively good and I was like in S+ rank. Like eventually I was like, you know what? I need to take a step back and I need to just play this game just casually and just enjoy it. And I need to make sure that like I'm playing smart decisions and make sure that if I have to be the one to carry the team, then so be it. But yeah, in particular though, that's kind of a fun thing about, or fun history fact of Inva is, yeah, I definitely took some games way too seriously. But, you know, that's why it's important to take a moment and to do some self-reflecting. Say, is this really worth me getting so heated up and so emotional about? And honestly, most of the time, no, it's not. But yeah. It is funny though. It is funny how stuff like that can happen. Okay, I think for the most part, I think we're pretty much all good to go. Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm an idiot. The whole reason we got here in the first place is to get the clay. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's all right, and it is better if I'm on this layer in particular. They break through this stone a lot easier and a lot better. Even though, yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of light brown clay, or light brown rock, that's fine. I can pick up a bunch more of this. This is fine. Oh, okay. This is no longer fine. There we go. All right, time to keep eating up. Look at all this squishy clay. I will not be running out of squishy clay anytime soon after this. That'll be glorious. The sudden urge to get out of someone's house and just witness the destruction that's never done by me, but I'll see what has happened to some people's houses when they have certain roommates. Is there like just a layer of sand right here? Ah, all right then. Let's do that. Oh, this is seashell soil. Okay. That's fine. Alright, it's time to get more on this side. Also, now that that it's out of the way. Oh, what's up? May I interest you in a cheap game that's coming out later this month on both Steam and Switch? Oh, what game is that? And maybe I should also preface, is this like a game in particular that you think that would be a good game for me to stream, or one that I should just at least play through? It's called, oh, hold on. I think I remember seeing some stuff about that game. Here, wait, hold on. I'm actually willing to take a quick pause and go look at it. Because if I remember correctly, it is one that I have had an eye on, I think, maybe. Hold on. Hold on. We're doing a quick pause. Hold on. It's called this. Let me pull it up on Steam. Why not? Oh, nope. That's not what I was planning on doing. Okay. Just to do this. Make it a little bit easier. All right. Turn that off. Let's update this so that it's this specific screen. And let's do that for this as well. There we go. All right. Now we have all of that up and running. Yeah, those are both locked. All right, so let's see. It's called what now? Oh, wait, never mind. This is definitely not the game that I was thinking of. Ooh, it's like 2.5D. Those are always some interesting styles of games. Oh, this reminds me a lot of another game actually that was also recommended to me. Interesting. Okay, monster. Okay, I was like about to say, it kind of gives me a little bit of like Pokemon vibes a little bit. And yes, it is. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely not the game I was thinking of. Have looked at the pre-launch trailer. I'll have to check that out sometime at a later point. Let me add it into my add to wish list for right now. How much are they planning on releasing it? Have they already made an announcement for that? Because I don't see any. Want another? Yeah, I was about to say I don't see any like pricings, at least on Steam. It might have it on Switch, but yeah, I don't see it in particular. All right, let me turn that back on. There we go. 26th. Is that like when it's coming out in like 20 days? But yeah, do you know the price by chance off the top of your head? Yeah, and the price. $3.99. No, just kidding. I wish. That would be 25 bucks. That's not terrible. Still definitely a chunk of change in particular. I'll definitely have to look into it a little more. I mean, right off the bat, it definitely reminds me a lot, and it looks almost like it definitely has aspects of Pokemon in particular, and it has some other elements from some other games that I recognize. It seems interesting. I'll say that much. It's a freaking steal is what it is. Oh, and it's true. I mean, as far as like, maybe I should also preface, since I haven't gone through and like look at like what type of work has gone in and really like gone through a deep dive and looked at everything, I'm sure it probably is a pretty good deal for like what it looks like and you can perceive your like the value of the game. Let's see, I played the demo, it feels more expensive than 25 bucks. I mean, that's good. That's a great place to start. All right, I think, yeah, let's get this area over here off to the side, and then I'll probably call it for mining and stuff for right now. And then we can get back to building stuff. I was expected to be around, or be like around the $50 range, maybe even 60. I mean, if there's anything that I've learned from the history of different games and game releases, the price point can set sets expectations. And so I could see how there are times when game companies will price their stuff on the lower end on purpose, and then I've also seen though people who have putting it on the higher end and have shot themselves in the foot pretty dang hard. Nah, they blew my expectations away. Well, that's awesome, dude. I'll have to, so yeah, after, maybe if I have a little bit of time after stream, I can take a moment to take a look at it. I was actually in the middle of a project that I was mentioning at the beginning of my stream. Well, okay, it's not necessarily like the full portion of the project, but I have been on the hunt for being able to go through and look at, because of the fact that I'm living in a temporary location and a temporary situation, even though I've been here for a while, it feels, I'm wanting to try to, there we go. I'm wanting to try to design my future stream room, or kind of like you can say my office per se. And so I've been having I've been going down the whole rabbit hole of basically what it will take in order to get all of what I'm wanting to get all set up. And there's I'll put it this way, I have some, they're not necessarily super lofty goals per se, but they're definitely a bit over the top compared to most people's type of goals. And so kind of going through figuring out, okay, what would I need to do and how much money would I need to try to like save for doing something like that to actually be able to have the stream room that I've always wanted. If you want, after stream, I can show you my demo save if you have the time, that is. Possibly, yeah. I mean, at that point, I might as well just download the demo on my system, and you know what? Here, I'll just, while I have it on my mind, yeah, it's 2 gigs. Sure, I'll just download it right now. And I'll have it saved on my computer so that I can play it easier. I don't have to worry about waiting for it to load. All right, Drifloon. Take me away. Oh, there are ads. Actually, I just realized something. Dang it. I just realized I probably, knowing more about vocal stuff, I probably shouldn't have ice water at my desk. I probably should just have regular lukewarm water. Be better for my voice. Darn it, that's fine. And actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just collect that. Challenges, there we go. Oh wait, now I need to go to Rocket Ridges and go gather a bunch of fire types and put them all to work because I have much clay. You are free, welcome back. How does it feel to be a free man, Chaos? But yeah, I'll say this much, especially helping out Justin with his stream and his whole stream setup and his upgrades and everything. It's definitely kind of one of those things where I gotta blame him for me wanting to be able to sit down and be able to be like, all right, time to figure everything out. Time to get a bunch of stuff up and running and figure out how I want my future stream room to look like. I will say though, I feel like it looks, from what I have so far, it looks pretty dang good. As far as kind of like a mock-up of per se. Actually, you know what? Here. Give me a minute, and after I give a bunch of stuff to everyone. Oh, come on. Okay. I need to organize out my inventory instead of having a bunch of clay everywhere. Okay. There we go. There's all the clay that I need. Hey you. Look at this. I have stuff for you. I have plans for you. I have 920 sweet. I think I have enough squishy clay. Oh, hey Colossal. Perfect timing. Hey, you should also burn some clay for me too, since you know you're right here. All right. So there's that. Huh, this is... I just realized I don't have any honey on me, so I need to go find a flower that has honey. There we go. Oh, and I actually did need to collect honey. How ironic. Alright, and... there we go. Alright, where are you at? There you are. Hey you, I have important stuff for you. Also, I'll say one thing about Lumen Tail when it comes to starter selection. It's more than 3 options. Oh. Oh. Kind of weird. Thinking about it more, almost every single type of monster collection game, there is almost always just 3 selections. And it's funny to think about it, it's really a Pokemon thing. Now that I realized, Pokemon has definitely set the preference for, or the preface for that in particular. That's just really, really funny to think about though. That, yeah, there's really nothing that stops anyone from like, not choosing something different. Ooh, hey, that's actually really, really nice. Extravagant carpet? Ironically enough, I would have potentially needed that for specifically what I was working on. Or for the building, one of the buildings I'm working on. That's what I'm saying. Fair enough. Wow, I get a poster. So magical. Okay, let's come into here. Is Torkoal out and about, or is he doing his own thing? Actually, one more thing. I just remembered they are findable in the wild. Oh, that's good to know. So it's not like you're locked into, oh, you only get the selection of these, and if you don't, like, whatever you don't pick, you're never going to get in your game ever. Which, okay, that's a good thing. I think overall, I think that makes the game way more healthier in a sense, especially if you're trying to collect. Now, granted, I mean, one of the biggest reasons and why Pokemon even did that in the first place was to incentivize other people to play together, or even more greedily to say, so that they could actually like sell more copies. Because if someone really, really wants to have them all and doesn't have any friends, they just go and buy him, buy a second copy. But yeah, I mean, it is a thing, and it makes sense. Hello. Hello, small child. I have planned for you. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now we have all of that taken care of, and all of them are doing all of that in real time. Let's come over to here. And what was I wanting to do? What was I wanting to work on? Oh yeah. Let me pull up in particular the thing that I was talking about. We see, here we go. Here it is. It is so okay. As far as like color schemes and everything goes, it is not. It's not correct at all. I just kind of chose something so it wasn't just white. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna make it just white. Maybe. Hold on. Floor. There. That works. So, okay. So this in particular is the kind of the general overlay and the general layout of what I'm wanting to try to do. Let me do. Where the? What the? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, there we go. So okay, let me change that again. There we go. So yeah, so this is kind of the general look of how I was wanting to potentially do this. So I would have, if I even pull up the 3D variant of it. So I'd have like my desk right here, my monitors that I use, I'd have my big TV right above it. And then we'd have like a little couch area, little seating area right over here. And then we'd have this table, which is meant to be my my tabletop games table. And so this is kind of the general look and feel that I'm thinking about potentially doing. Obviously I'm gonna have like a lot more decorations, different types of shelves, stuff on the walls, but this is kind of the general layout that I've been debating on and thinking about. Now again, colors and everything will probably, like, those are way off, and as far as like even exact furniture, no, it'll probably be way different. But yeah, honestly though, I already really enjoy the look of this, and it'd be really cool to have something like this, and especially having this be more of like my stream setup. So I have like my different key lights and everything all on the sides, and have a lot more just open space. It would just look and feel really, really nice. But yeah, that's in particular, that's kind of what I've been doing and working on when I've had just a free moment to breathe and work on stuff. It's been fun though. It's been a very fun little side project to work on, kind of just to plan for the future, which is really fun. It's fun for me in particular to plan for the future, because, you know, it gives me something to look forward to aspire to. And if I have nothing to aspire to or to work towards, it kind of just feels boring. And it feels monotonous, and like I'm just surviving instead of living. But okay. And actually, you know what? Let's finally have you come with me so that you can come and live in the place that I was designed for you to have to live in the first place. So time to go to Blake Beach again. While there's a bunch more clay cooking and stuff. And because we also got a bunch more roofing, we can continue doing a few more things. And walls. We have a lot more wall stuff, which is really great. As we slowly make our way. I do kind of wish that the loading screens in this game would go just a smidge faster. There's a part of me that's like, man, if only there's like a Switch 2 edition of this game, that'd be great. That's, yeah, that's not happening. But okay, let's see. Here's your habitat. All right, you little whiny baby, get over here. And you know, oh, never mind. Dang it. So I to say, I could work on working in this house. Actually, you know what? Nah, screw it. If I'm gonna have to wait for that child anyways, I'm gonna go grab the materials and get all of that running and get that up and going. While I'm sitting around waiting. Let's see. And actually, you know what? Let's oh, there's the foundation, flooring. It's looking. You see anything else? All the rest of this I don't need to worry about right now, although I will need that. And we'll do both of these as well, just in case. You never know. Someone's having trouble following me. Alright, you little whiny turd. Let's make our way all the way over to here. And I can continue to work on building the house. Now that I have more stuff to be able to actually build everything with. Which is so convenient. It is so nice. Let's have this. Foundation, brick flooring. Brick walls. Hold on, what's the difference between this? Oh, that's it's, oh wait, oh that's why. It's like something about this doesn't seem right. I don't know how that's supposed to be like so different, but okay, whatever. Whatever, that's fine. All right, let's this and start getting everything put down. Ah, nice of you to finally show up. Okay, so now they have that. You know what? Let's, yeah. Stop that, and let's talk to you. Hey, want to move into here? You know, your one home that you have right here? Cool. We did it! You know, this makes me question now. Is this colored brick or is this just regular brick? This is colored brick. Are you kidding me? Can't even tell the difference. And it's, whatever. Maybe I might have to go back and change all of that if there is a real noticeable difference during the day. So at least during kind of like while it's nighttime, I can't really tell the difference. And it's really, really dumb just with that fact alone. The wall, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell that there is a huge difference. Okay, I check back a bit later. Sounds good. And if you're saying that you'll be back later, sure, that's fine. Have fun. I shall, if you get here before 8:30, I'll be right here. And sure, we'll pick up that too. But yeah, have a good one, if that was your intention. Thinking, I don't want saying that. I want recipes. All right, but actually, hold on. Let's actually, okay, because I have a bunch more plaster wall, let's see if we can fix the rest of the plaster area for this back over here. And let's do it via Magnemite. Oh, no, we never built a door. That's right. That's something I forgot to do. Actually, that's fine. Also, I want to make sure that we add, dang it, yeah, we're going to need to make sure to add windows and stuff. But that's fine for right this moment. We can just keep sticking with this. There we go. Nope, we do not need it to be all the way up there. Alright, and let's fill in the rest of this. Actually, nope, we're gonna... You know what? Sure. I just realized the way in how this house is designed. This is a predicament. Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. So I don't need any more of that. Wooden flooring, I think we're good. Brick flooring, I think we're fine. I don't think we need any more of this. What chaos are you bringing to the Pokemon or Pokeworld today? That's a great question, Kat. Also, welcome in. How's it going? How's life in your neck of the woods? Things have been good. I'm finally deciding today's project is to focus on this little island right here. And try to see if I can fill out as much as I can in filling in the rest of this area. Because, last time I did not have as nearly as clear of a, as a goal. I was definitely way more scatterbrained than what I probably should have been, but that's fine. We're fine. Let's see. But yeah, hopefully everything's been good for you as of late. I don't know if I have enough right here for... Yeah, no, I don't. Darn it. It's okay. I'll eventually get the recipe for building the rest of that eventually. But okay, let's see. See, I just realized how this specific section is made. It makes me realize, yes, I definitely need to figure out how to how I need to do this again. So, okay, so it's a lot of inner corners right there. So, okay, it looks like it's basically just a lot of inner corners. And I don't think I have any inner corner portions. Yeah, I totally don't. Dang it. Well, hold on. Let me open up. I know I have like 10 bricks somewhere. Probably should finally like go through and convert that into usable stuff. And actually, I probably should build or bring over. You know what? I'm just gonna. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna borrow this. I'm gonna borrow from myself. And then, don't worry, I'll bring it back eventually. Let's see. Oh, it's just right there. Ah, there we go. But okay, let's see. Let's finally build a door so we can actually officially turn this into a habitat. So it looks like it's just the same wooden door. Also, there. All right, wooden door. Here I come. Be under buildings. Duh. That thing. Yeah, just to keep it in line with everything else. We have a large wooden door. And wha-bam. Habitat. We take that. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's fly up to here. Maybe start finally putting a roof on this house. Now they'd have more roofing, which is nice. And I'll probably need to go back and change out some of these just flat roofing to ones that have the little window. That's right. Okay, I remember now. Oh, nope, that's So okay, so I think what I want to do right here is intentionally have this be more of like a steeper roof right in this spot so that I can add some of the other extra details. Oh, that's awkward. That's the last one. All right, time to finally start making some more roofing. Ah, this is the one thing that I hate the most. Let's see, we'll do some of these. Get more pitched brick roof. And then I need to get some of these brick roof valleys. It's the first one that I've done of that. That's embarrassing. Okay, so first things first. Let's see if I can figure this out. So, okay. So this needs to be this. Like that. Put that right there. And I think there we go. And then the rest of this is slanted roof. Except oriented the correct way. There we go. There we go. And then I need another one of these pieces right here. There we go. There we go. It's looking nice. All right, this one I need to put right here. It's coming along though. I think it's like the one thing that's really, really nice is that it's looking pretty dang good so far. There we go. And then add that right there. Pivot that right there. And I think I have an idea. I don't know how much I'm gonna like the look of it, but I want to try. I have a really cool and potentially unique idea. I need to, I think I don't have glass. So I might not even be able to finish it. Actually, hold on, before I just jump in and actually fulfill the rest of my idea, let's start putting some of these corner pieces right here. There we go. I'm probably just going to do this. But just flat roofing right here. So I don't want this to be too big and too tall. Uh-oh, oops. Whoops. I need to eat a salad. There we go. Get this. Do I just need regular white? I don't think that I even need regular white too. It might just still not look correct. It doesn't look perfect, but we'll take it for right now. Put white right here. And then we need to put, let's see, where is it? I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this type of windowing. All right, and then put down some more white plaster wall. I was about to say, where's the white plaster wall that I literally just placed down? There it is. There we go. There we go. It's looking a lot more like a little house. A little hut. Kind of looks like Pizza Hut, but we'll take it. That's fine. Felt more at ease with this house rebuilt. A little more, yeah. I mean, it was looking so bad. In particular, it was just, I was getting so tired of the way and how it was looking. And so I'm like, you know what? I just want to try to rebuild it. You know what? Sure, we'll put white plaster for all of this, like, kind of trimming area. That's not what I was trying to go for, but that's fine. There we go. But yeah, to me, it was just looking so bad. It was just looking so dingy. And I'm like, we had this little island over here and we've done literally nothing with it. It's time to finally, like, do something with it. And last but not least, there we go. Now it's a little house. Now it just needs more furniture and lighting because it looks really bad right now without that. And actually, oh, you know what? You know what? Now that I'm actually looking a little closer, I don't know if I fully love the fact that it's this high off the ground. So you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this look a little better. I think I'd rather it be the same height as this building off here to the side, even though yes, this is bigger. I want to make sure that I think it would look better if it was the same height. It's not what I was trying to do, dang it. There we go. We'll just stay on this side of the roof. You know, I think I'll still keep the windows though. I think I'll keep the windows right there. I think I like that look. I will say though, so I'm sure you probably have been able to recognize this cat, but if you couldn't guess, this area and this building in particular, and this section of the island is actually supposed to look like the Pokemon fan club from the games. The event is going on right now. It is true, GUI, you are correct. It's the Pokemon fan club from the original games. Yes. So yeah. And so because of that, I'm wanting to try to see if I can like add a bunch more plushies and add a little more like nicer looking stuff. Yep, on Cinnabar Island. And I'm out of roofing. Darn it. No, like the Wednesday event that I do. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know. I knew that you were there for that. Don't worry about it. I already realized. And thanks for the reminder, Kiwi. All right. Let's see. Still don't. Oh, I know why I don't like it. Gotta say something about it just seems off. Do that right there, and then this right here. Yeah. Said it was going great. Everyone's here. We are playing Tekken 8. Oh, interesting. How is Tekken? And yeah, that's what I was missing. It's a little more depth. Yeah, it's right here. Let's see. Thank you for the lurk. Well, sounds good. Well, have a good one, Cat. If you're streaming, I will probably most likely raid you here pretty soon. But good luck. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I bet I could probably just figure out right now if you're just about to go live. No, not yet. But I'll keep it off to the side just in case. Because why not? Oh, oops. I accidentally clicked off the wrong thing. Well, that's fine. And I'm happy to know that it's going well though, Kui. It's always nice to hear that. Cool. There we go. We're all good to go. It's all been fixed once again. But okay, there we go. That looks and feels a lot better. I don't think it's exact, but that's fine. Although, oh, I need to fill in the rest of this area. I know that's kind of awkward. That's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Humana. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely feeling a lot nicer. And now that this is all finished, it looks, oh, well, for the most part finished. I guess I missed a spot right here. And then, there we go. Put those windows up there. You know what? As much as I don't necessarily want to, you know what? I'm just gonna put white plaster for right here for now. Yeah, I think this is fine. This looks fine. Humana. Oh, but hold on. I just realized there's more stuff that I can put down. More fencing. My heck. My mind is moving blank so bad right now. This is fine. Let's see. Okay, I do have some harbor poles here. Cool, perfect. Let me just go put down some harbor poles. There's the harbor poles. All right. Put that right there. I'll put this right here too. Oh wait, I was about to say, I thought I put down a bunch more stuff to be able to place down some more harbor poles. And I did, it's just right here in particular. There we go. Looking a lot better. And also there's a bunch of fire types here. Probably should hand off some clay to them. Every single fire tower needs to make more clay for me. It makes more bricks. I need all the bricks. Ah yes, nom nom. Oh dang it! I just remembered something I was gonna ask Kat about. Darn it. That's okay. I forgot. I'll have to message her later on. Hey Combuskin. I need you to work on an important job. AKA physical labor. Huzzah. Congratulations. You get to be a part of the team. Okay, if I were more fire types, I'm trying to remember where all my fire types are. There's Torchic over here. Actually, yeah, if Torchic is even spawned right now, we'll find out if Torchic is spawned. Torchic is spawned. Hey, buddy. I've got an important task for you. Hey, look at this. I have a job. You want to have a job, right? You're supposed to be on the other side here, dude. It's just kind of funny that he's just right there, in particular. Of all places. It's like you have to go into the shop to be able to buy stuff. But alright, let's, now I think it'd be a good time. Let's teleport back to Rocky Ridges. Go talk to all the different Pokemon that I handed off a bunch of clay to, and we'll see if they have everything all ready to go. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Let me sit up a little better. A little better ergonomics. Ah, yes. Hello. I have given you a job, if I remember correctly. Thank you. Cool. If he's done, that means everyone else is probably done too. There we go. Ah, feels good raking in all the bricks. And you have brick for me too, correct? This really just does feel like you're playing Settlers of Catan. You're just collecting all the brick. I gotta get it all. I feel like a brick warlord. It's great. Let's see. Now I need to go and talk to a you. Oh, thank you. All right, now time to book my way all the way over to here. Need to fly all the way over to here and go and talk to a certain small fiery child. I can make it all the way over here, right? Aha. Also, when was there this much lava that was encroaching your rock? Actually, wait, can fire types? No, I was about to say, can they walk in water? Or walk in lava? Can they can they swim in lava? Hold on. No, they cannot. But all right. Perfect. Now that we have all of that, let's go back to Bleak Beach and go make a bunch more brick stuff. All right. Ha! I knew it! Cat is also playing... Cat's also playing Pokopia right now. That's funny. I'll have to make sure to go and say hi here in a minute. Alrighty. Now we have all of the bricks. Time to, let's see. I need to make a few more roofing pieces. Just kind of ironic because the fact that I just basically needed just a little bit. Actually, you know what? No, we could probably finish that one house off to the side. But we'll figure out if we need more then. Oh. Didn't realize I was outside of the roof. That's fine. Just went through the roof. Let's see. There we go. Now it's nice and enclosed. I like it. But all right, let's go. Man, all these buildings are starting to take form, take shape, and it feels really good. Oh, wait. I'm hungry. I need to eat a salad. A full salad, of course. Also, HayBeestie. How's, how's Persona? Sorry, I saw that you were playing it. I had to. Actually, you know what? Oh, I just realized I'm gonna definitely need to... Let's see. I'm gonna do this right here. There we go. Dang it, hold on. I need to place down this. And I guess I will also need to place down... Oh, where's the one brick? Here it is. I can't tell if they're the same brick. I still have no idea what the real difference is between this, if it is a different brick. It's kind of one of those things where I'm just like, it's such a minor difference. What's the real difference here? Alright, there we go. Dang it, I ran out. No. Hold on. Let's see. It was slanted roof, or the pitched brick roof, I should say. Let's do like 40. I don't think we need too much more after this. Basically enough for like this little spot right here. Yeah, I know. I could probably use a little more light. That's fine. What's going on? Hold on. I didn't put it right here. Take it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh wait, that's right. No, I do need to put the roofing pieces right here too. There we go. And you know what? Might be a little obsessive, but I think this is kind of like an open storefront, more or less, the way how it looks. And we'll just do this. With more roofing tiles. And I'm gonna need a lot more roofing tiles. Yeah, at least 9. So we'll just do 1 for right now. Let's see, roofing, flat brick roof. We'll just do this. I can't count. It looked like it was 9. I guess it was not 9, but actually 12. Dang it. That's fine. It's so stupid having to do this for a singular flat brick. There. That's so dumb. Alright, you know what? And that's right. I forgot. I was probably gonna need to get a bunch more... What is it called? Oh my gosh. Holy cow! Sorry, I just look over to see what Kat's doing on her stream. And I just see a massive, massive valley of just taken down material in one of the areas, and I'm like, what the? Holy crap! Dang. She's like terraformed the crap out of that place. Holy cow! You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where she's at in her stream. Holy cow. That is insane. That is crazy on what she did. Holy cow. That was awesome. But okay, let's continue on with what our plans are for today are. You know what? Yeah, I think, oh, that's right. That's what I was doing. Hey, Smeargle, I have a plan for you. Oh, hello, bud. I have a question. Paint something for me? Hey, what do I need to do in order to get this color again? Let's see, red paint, green paint. How much red paint and green paint do I have? I don't think I have enough green paint. I think I have a bunch of red paint. Dang it. Hold on. If that's the case, we might have to postpone finishing this building and kind of have it continue to look not as appealing as what I would hope. But actually, you know what? One thing that I can do, though. Let me break all of these and do that same awning that I have used. I think it would look better. Oh, the awning's over in the chest over there. Dang it, hold on. And I will take care of grabbing that feather here later. After I take a dip and swim for a second. Alright. Let's see if we can grab the rest. Actually, probably should also grab the rest of the items in here too. Okay, but at least I have the awning, which is what matters right now. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff, or have enough inventory space. But okay, let's keep running back here then. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot this. There we go. Get these little corner pieces. Poor little Pikachu. Oh, that's right, and I need to grab that. There we go. Alrighty, let's cut this. Whatcha? And I'm carrying too much. No! Darn it. Well, what's the thing that I care about the least? You know what? I'm just gonna plant that right there. Sure, why the heck not? Hey, look at that. I finally was able to pick it up. I'm an idiot. What did I even pick up? Hold on. I dropped the feather again. What was that I picked up? What was the replacement of the feather? I don't even know. Dang it. I should have been paying a little bit closer attention, but that's fine. You know, let's just go throw some more stuff in the chest. Even though, ironically enough, I just pulled a bunch of stuff out of a chest. Yeah, I have this right here. We'll just... There we go. Good enough. I cleared a bunch more inventory, so I can now go back and grab the feather. There we go. It feels so much more better now. Well, we might as well just finish. I mean, honestly, we're getting pretty dang close to finishing off all of, like, the partially constructed buildings. The ones that were, like, mostly there, but not entirely. Oh, there has to be something down below. That's kind of dumb. Go. I mean, we might as well just do that. That. This, and then we'll put this right here. There we go. It's looking nice. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong thing. This, that right there, and then now we need these inverted sections. Oh wait, no, corner sections. I promise I know what I'm talking about. I know exterior design. Yeah, of course. And then some more roofing. There we go. Ah, it's looking nice. Looking much more better. Let's see. And then we'll put some windows up there. Yeah, actually, you know what? We are going to put some more windows right here. Even though this is going to be looking directly out into this, I prefer that there was still windows here. Make it look a little more symmetrical. Actually, you know what? Might as well just do this. There we go. Suck all this up. Anything else broken? No, it doesn't look like it. And I'm pretty certain I don't even have it here. No. Well, we're gonna need to go back and grab that then. But you know what? We can at least do this. But ironically enough, we have literally just enough windows to put in this. Perfect. All right. And let's roll on over, go grab the last little bit, and then we can finish building that building, which makes me really happy. Woo! I got a minute? No, sorry. Let's see. And we'll grab the flooring. Cool. And then now I can actually grab that chest, which is really, really great. Can I actually grab everything? No, I cannot. And yeah, I did grab the flooring, right? Hold on. Okay, yeah. I grabbed the flooring. We're good. That would have been really funny if we came all the way over to here and then all of a sudden I just didn't do that. Oh. Actually, yes. Thank you for the brick. Got 20 brick. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Time to keep putting down some more stuff. This little area is just looking so nice now. Oh, I love it. I love how it's looking so much more quaint. You know what? We're gonna... There we go. Doesn't have the most sturdy of foundations, all just sand, but you know, that's fine. It's getting the job done. That's what matters. You know what? Sure, we'll put both these paths here. You know what? Oh. Let me do that, and then let's pick up these. Make it so that this is a straighter path. There we go. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Dang, this is looking so much nicer. I am actually so happy with the way and how it's looking. It's not exact, it's not perfect, but you know what? It's a heck of a lot better. And I will take it. You know what? I think that's a good note to end things off here for the night. We've gotten some good amount of work done. Got a lot of stuff placed down. And we'll hey Emu, how's it going? Yeah, dude, just well, maybe not the best time because I'm just about to wrap things up. But how have you been? How's it going today? Anything new, fun, or exciting that's happened? There we go. I like it. I like how it's looking. And at some point I'll need to finish building the rest of these walls once I have the stuff for that. Went bowling with girlfriend and her 9-year-old. Oh, fun! Well, that's fun. How'd you do? I bowled a perfect 300, right? Right, Emu? Now, there was another streamer in particular that I did some stuff with way back in the day, and it was funny. They talked about how they did a lot of bowling, and I always joked with her about it. It was always really funny. All 3 games, you know it. Hey, we take those. I know for me, bowling is kind of one of those games where I'm like, I know I'm terrible. I know I'm not great in the slightest, but you know, I can kind of hold my own. I think like the best game that I've ever done was like 180. And I'm like, that was like the best game I've ever had. All the rest of them are like 90 or below. Seriously, best I got was 116. Nice, that's not bad at all. I mean, yeah, most games that I play, I almost always get like 80, 90, maybe if I'm lucky, 120. But I just, way back in the day, back in high school, I did bowling a lot. And so I effectively got good enough so that I could get 180 one time. But other than that, it was just garbage every single time. I was so bad. I was absolutely trash at bowling. But it's kind of one of those things where like all of us knew that we were all bad and all of us just accepted that. And we all just bowled because it was just fun. So honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better experience when it came to going bowling. But that's really, really funny. That's really great though. I'm happy you had a lot of fun though. But yeah, trying to think of anything else in particular I wanted to ask you about. I mean, stuff that I'm fine asking to you about on stream, I should say. but yeah, you know what? I think for now though, it's fun until the 9-year-old started whining about food. Yeah, that tends to happen. I know whenever the wife and I decide to like help other parents out and babysit for a little bit, I know there's a lot of times that we will intentionally try to bring like snacks and stuff just so that we don't have to like drop an egregious amount of money for going and like buying a bunch of like really expensive food. We already have pre-made snacks or stuff like that. So it's yeah. And yeah, it's if you bought food there at the, actually no, I might as well switch over here. If since I'm gonna be wrapping up anyways. But yeah, in particular, if it's anything like the bowling alleys that are nearby my house or by any of the places that I've lived, oh my gosh. Yeah. The food's where it'll really get you. You drop a ton of money on just buying food there, which, I mean, sometimes it can be okay, sometimes it can be good, but majority of the times I've ever gotten food, which granted wasn't very often for the exact reasons and why I explained. I usually tried to plan on never paying for anything if I absolutely didn't need to and didn't plan on it. But yeah, it's prices are no joke, dude. It's kind of one of those things where, like, is this like, this is like fancy restaurant charges for not fancy restaurant food. But yeah, well, that's awesome though. I'm happy that things were, you had a fun, I'm assuming that you did that today. I am happy to hear that you had a fun day today in particular. My day was spent working on a lot of stuff, a lot of work, a lot of keeping track of different stuff. It was a great time. Fancy fast transfer prices for drive-through food. I would argue even less than drive-through food. I mean, I guess it depends on what drive-through you're referring to. I mean, if we're talking like truck stop food, gas station food, there you go. There we go. That's honestly, from how often people actually buy food, that's probably a more accurate representation. Is things like at a gas station, you know, people are never going around and buying the hot dogs there, so they'll sit there for like 2-3 days, and all of a sudden someone's like, "Ooh, I'll take this fine piece of leather in that cabinet," and they're like, "Cool, here's $12.99 plus tax." But anyways, with it being said, though, I am gonna probably need to end things off here for the night. Even if you'd like, I'll be sitting in voice chat for a minute after stream. So if you wanted to hop in and catch up a little bit more, you definitely can. But until then, I will see you guys all tomorrow to continue on playing. I was about to say Monster Hunter Stories 3. Now, playing Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. But until then, have a good night, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night.